What is going on, guys? PokeLiv here, and I am going to be uncovering 15 things that I think everyone should know about an Animal Crossing New Horizons. So secret number 1, when you resident hunt and you just keep seeing the same character over and over again that you just don't ever want on your island, like this cute little Dina here, she is adorable, but I just don't want her. So what you can actually do is go to their fire and put it out, and you have a really high shot of never seeing that character again. Let me know if it works in the comments if you tried this before, but I am going to start doing this. Tip number 2, speed up the dialogue by pressing L or R on your controller while also pressing B. If you just press B, you can go through it quicker, but I promise, guys, hold one of these controls down and you will be flying through it. And I did not just speed this up to fake this trick here. This really does work. And the good news is you can actually do it while talking to Wilbur and Orville at the airport through all that travel process that is just so tedious, especially when you're using so many Nook Mile tickets to Resident Hunt. So number 3 here, celebrate your birthday, guys. I know your big day, your special day. The last thing you're probably thinking about is, oh, I gotta go play Animal Crossing. But I think everyone that loves this game as much as I do should experience this at least one time. It's the cutest thing. Your residents will pull you into one of their homes and they will give you this adorable celebration where you can have cake, you can get a present, you get a piñata where they actually give you a stick to beat down the piñata. And I don't know, I just think it's really, really cute. I did it this year quickly. I signed on my birthday and I just went through it, and I just think it's adorable. Once you hit that piñata down, you'll get a bunch of little cupcakes, and that'll kind of wrap up your birthday celebration. So secret number 4 is if you travel to Harv's Island, which I am super guilty for not going too often, but if you do go to Katrina and you have your fortune read, she can actually predict your luck. And I know she's not the most clearest with whether or not you'll have true good luck, but if you visit her, there's a really good chance in this game you will have good luck. And this kind of takes us into the next few points here. So if you do have good luck, which you probably will, stop what you're doing and go to Kapp'n on your pier and take an island tour. But before we get to the island, I want to teach you guys that you can actually press B on your controller pretty quick, and then he'll actually stop the song. I don't know if you guys think it's cute. I think it's ridiculous sounding. I always skip through it. So that is a good secret that a lot of people don't know. You don't have to listen to that. So coming back to our point there, it will typically take you to a more rare island. I don't necessarily think the one they took me to is that special. They did have some of these wheat stalks and really pretty vibrant bushes that I really liked. So it's supposed to take you to a good island with rare items. So to each their own. I had a pretty good time on this one, so give it a shot if you have good luck. And leading into our next point here, if you are on a island tour, whether it's Nook Miles or the Kapp'n tour, you can actually just drop one of your lost items because sometimes you just don't have time for that. So I highly recommend just ditching an item on a random island if you don't feel like dealing with it. And then on your way back from the Kapp'n tour, go ahead and skip through that little song that he does, unless, like I said, you really enjoy it. For me, I love to skip it, and then he has a little bit of an attitude. So I don't know, to each their own. So secret number 8, you can move your mailbox like any other item in the game. You can literally put it anywhere. So if you don't like it near your house, you can move it. Coming in at number 9, when you have your wetsuit on and you are swimming in the ocean, you typically kind of gracefully just go into the ocean. You can do a fun little cannonball right off your pier. I never really paid much attention to that. I have jumped off of the pier, but I didn't know that you could do a little cannonball, so it is a nice little spin. Now, our next secret here is this is how you unlock Pascal. He is one of my favorite characters in this game. Whenever you find a scallop in the ocean, you will get Pascal. He will ask for it. And I went ahead and went even further. Why does he want this scallop? I'm like, what is he getting from it? So I actually paid attention to him. I went through the whole process of giving him the scallop, watching him float away. He always swims on his back, and actually followed him through. As you can see here, I'm going through the ocean. He stays with you a while too, which I never paid close attention to, but I dove down and I found another item. And when I came back up, noticed he eats the scallop, of course, but I didn't know that they literally show him eating the scallop. So now I know what they do. And if you find another one in the same gameplay, unfortunately, you won't unlock him again. He is a one-time appearance kind of guy per gameplay. So our next tip, if you are lost in the ocean, and I have had my moments where I just cannot find that shore and I'm just frustrated, you can call the rescue service. You open up your phone, you go to that app, it is going to be on the second page. You can call the rescue squad and they will put you anywhere you want to go. You can go to pretty much anywhere on your island, the residence center, your airport, your home. I just went to the airport. I don't know why, but you can go anywhere. You look kind of confused when you come out of it, but you're saved, you're out of the ocean, and you're back on land. Leading us into number 12, you can move more bells into a little money tree hole there. So when you see that light up thing where you can have a money tree, you can move more bells. The max is 90,000, so it would be 3 things of 30,000 bells, and you can harvest more money, which I think is pretty useful. So leading us into more money here, if you go to your residence center and you go right to the left of it and you have that lost item box, you can claim all of the items in it, and you could sell it. You could maybe use one. I like that little bench, so I kept it. But if you see, if you just are starting out in the game, this is helpful for money. I almost got 30 grand just from that lost item box, and you can literally claim all of them. You can use them, you can sell them, you can do whatever you want with them. I highly recommend checking those out from time to time. It is lucrative, especially at first in the game. So coming up to our next point here, when you are on Harv's Island and you are trying to get something customized, because it's a lot easier, just in my opinion, to pay for the customization rather than use the customization kits. You can visit Cyrus, but if you get there and you're like, oh no, I don't have any bells in my pocket, don't fly home. There's an ABD on Harv's Island. It is right near the entrance, so you can access that. But then if you're like, oh no, I forgot what item I needed, well, you can go to Tour Timer here and you can access your storage and you can pick out the actual item that you want customized. So you can go in there, you can pick what you want. I just wanted one of those red and white lighthouses, so I'm going to grab one of those and then I'm going to head back to Cyrus. Now I have bells to pay for this service and I have the item that I actually need customized. And when I first unlocked Harv's Island, I did not know much about it at all, let alone that there's an ABD machine, and Tour Timer there acts as your storage, which is so convenient rather than flying home and flying back there with the item and getting more bells. You can do it all while you're there. So that is pretty much it, guys. I know a lot of these points kind of tied in together, which is exactly what I wanted, but I hope you learned something new from this video. As always, drop a comment and let me know if you did learn anything new or if you knew all these. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I have tons of videos, tutorials, live streams, and so much more. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.